Today we're looking at BunaJuna, a Master 5 Ana/BAP/Mercy. They requested this review on the Overwatch University subreddit, where they wrote, I was on Ana before switching to Baptiste. I take full responsibility for the loss, but I don't understand who I could have switched to turn the game around. I thought about going Brig, but I thought she wouldn't provide enough healing to be worth switching to. Please give advice, but please don't be rude, thank you. P.S. The comms were close to 0, and that might have been what caused us the loss. If I said something about being dived, maybe someone might have switched. So short post, but a lot of talk about switching I see. I'm willing to bet it wasn't so much who you could have played, but what you could have done differently. I guess we'll find out as we get into the VOD though, so let's get right into it. First thing we always want to do is take a look at our team comp. So we got Ramatra, Soldier Hanzo, Ana Mercy. Yeah, ideally I think Mercy should be working with the DPS. I'd like to see you play behind Ram and get nice deep vision of the enemy team for your sleeps, nades, and damage. I think this high ground is fine to start. Alright, ball's rolling through. Okay, yeah, we open ourselves... yeah, I was going to say, we open ourselves up to sleep him, and then we're just exposed from that main area, and as we can see, Ashe snipes us out. So, you know, we can see by the time you go for that sleep, ball's already, like, rolling away and disengaging. He's not, like, necessarily committing or trying to get kills here, you know? He's just trying to be a distraction to set up openings for his team. The only times I'd really sleep a ball are if you think you can kill him there, or if he's like hard harassing you and you need to sleep him to get away. Because oftentimes another thing ball will do is he'll roll into you just to try to bait out your sleep so he's more vulnerable. So yeah, I think opening up here to go for that sleep was just a big mistake for a couple reasons.
Hostiles on our objective. Hey. Don't fret. I see you.
Back down. Once again, like ball's full HP and he's disengaging. Like you expend all your cooldowns there. That's actually ball might see that as a great opportunity to now push into you while you're vulnerable. Yeah, same thing. I would just back up here. Like, see, ball's committing on you now. He's half HP, like, right in the middle of your team. This would be a much better time to sleep him, but we don't have the cooldown. And by the time we get it back, he's already gone. So just don't... You know, I know it's very, like, instinctual, you know, see the ball, sleep the ball. But, you know, try to hold on to it a little bit longer. Try to hold on to your sleep. Yeah, same thing. We're just focused on the ball. And so we kind of just, you know, we sleep, we tunnel vision the ball here, and now we're isolated from the rest of our team. See how they rotated over here while we were just, you know, looking down this area? This could be a little tough for us. Mercy comes to help you. And now, your Ram and your Soldier are way up there, away from the rest of the team. Mercy dies. And now you're going to die too. So that all, like, snowballed from you just, you know, seeing the ball, like, going for the sleep, like, focusing on him and not paying attention to what your team's doing. So I really just want you to try to identify how much of a threat ball is at the time. You know, he's not necessarily, oftentimes with these roll-throughs, he's not looking for kills. He's not trying to actively threaten you. He's just trying to get you and your team to focus on him so his team can take advantage of the opening.
I still have some fight in me. My ultimate is ready.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, same thing. We just dump both our cooldowns into ball, and now we're very exposed. I try to just play... Okay, now this is very tough because Soldier's popping Visor. You want to play a little bit tighter to walls instead of being out in the open. It's tough. Like if anybody who's been watching my channel, I've been streaming and trying to get back into COP the past couple days. I find myself doing that too, so no big judgment there. You just really want to just try to be a little bit more aware of your positioning. One of the worst things you could do as Ana is just get caught right out in the open. Yeah, same thing there, you know. You're focused on the ball. You're not paying attention to this main area. You honestly, if you realized they were going to cap, you could have just waited and spawn and then, you know, press the interact button when the spawn changes to go to the new one. A couple things you could have done. We got our nano here. We could nano ram. We could nano soldier visor. Yeah, see how like you just expended both your cooldowns. You know, you missed the sleep. And yeah, you just left yourself a little bit exposed there. You know, I mean, I would just try to just move away from the ball. Don't focus on him. You know, while we were looking at the ball, our team died around us. You could, like, if he pushes right into you, you could sleep him to get away. But I would just think about just, you know, moving away and, you know, not continuously just pushing into him. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Now we're going BAP. Might be a little bit tougher because we don't have the, you know, the CC to deal with ball anymore. But if you play, like, close to your team, like right with your soldier, for example, that could be good. I wouldn't be spamming exo boots here. No need. It's okay to, you know, crouch to charge them up. But, you know, see how it's, like, tougher to really, like, look around and see what's going on and, like, focus on hitting your shots. Yeah, so I would just, once again, okay to crouch to charge up the exo boots, but I just wouldn't spam jump. Lamp was a little early. Little restrictive positioning, but our DPS are popping off.
Someone has to keep you alive.
So, well, I don't think you should be spam jumping with the exo boots. Timing it to avoid the ball slam is really good.
Doctor's orders.
Once again, we're just focused on the ball. I'd like to see you go for damage on some of the squishies, maybe.
Stay inside the field.
Okay.
Round of healing.
Lamp might have been a little early. I don't think we need the regen, but we won the fight, so all good. We got window now, so we could think about especially, like, if we play with soldier, we could throw the window up for the two of us. You're kind of exposed out here. Kind of understand that with, you know, the ball roll through, but nice job repositioning.
Them up. Reloading.
So I don't necessarily know if I like this window just because of how, like, you know, you have kind of restrictive sight lines. I get that you wanted to help Ram, but in a 1v1 with the ball, like when he's ducked behind the cover there, I think just healing him with regular shots would have been fine. And then maybe you could have thought about, like, rotating out here, you know, getting nice, better vision of where the enemy team is. And then you and soldier could have, like, done something with this window together instead. Now ball's focusing on you, and yeah. I think, me personally, I will not play BAP into a ball. I will play Ana just so I can, you know, sleep him when he hard commits into me.
It's not over yet.
But like we pointed out when you were Ana, you also have to be a little more cognizant about whether or when you need to sleep him.
You are completely healed.
Go for the soldier, maybe. Yeah, same thing, you know. You're focused on the ball. You turn and look away from the rest of his team, and you die because of it. So he's not actively threatening you. He's not, you know, like in your face. He's just rolling through to get you guys to pay attention to him. And he's, even though he died there, he's still kind of doing his job.
I guess it wasn't my time.
Maybe not in that scenario. He probably should have been a little bit smarter about staying alive, but you know what I mean.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
A little early on the lamp again. You know, Ram had his shield. I think he was fine. He had cover to duck behind. I just want you to think about, you know, holding on to lamp to prevent deaths in the moment. So this is more restrictive positioning on this side. See how you can really only see Ram? I'd like to see you play like more where the rest of your team are. Like right where Soldier is, you'll get nice deeper vision where you can put pressure on the ball's team. You can still get like the same vision of your Ram here. And you know, you have these boxes you can duck behind and teammates to help keep you safe if people push into you. Always want to think when it comes to positioning, another thing you want to think about is just the sight lines you're going to get. See how the only place here you can really get deep vision is if you look like right in the main area where, as you can see, Ash just shoots you immediately. Okay. I guess they don't touch. See the next round.
Maybe.
Get in here. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Yeah, so let's back that up a little bit. No, Genji's deflecting. I think the lamp once again is a little bit early. You just want to be, you just want to be aware of your teammates' cooldowns like that. Sure, Genji's low, but he's able to defend himself. You know, if the deflect expires and he's still in danger, then throwing lamp out could be good. But you know what happens there is after our lamp expires, you know, well, the open Ana comes in with an anti, Mercy dies. I don't know if we could have got the lamp out for that, but even so, those are just the type of. Those are the type of things we want to try to lamp if possible. Yeah, and to answer your questions about switching, I think you should have just stayed Ana here, because in these scenarios, you know, where, you know, Ball is setting things up for his team and then pushing into you, then we could have slept him to keep ourselves safe. As BAP, we don't really have that ability to do that. We kind of just have to run if we can. Unfortunate with your Genji. But yeah, definitely put some more pressure on the Pharmacy, because looking at your team comp, it's basically going to be like up to you and Soldier to deal with that. And obviously Mercy should be helping you guys. So instead of just allowing, I mean, making your Soldier like be, you know, have sole responsibility with the Mercy pocket, try to put some pressure on them too.
Heroes never die.
Be a little careful about this rotation. Yeah. It's just a little bit tough there. You know, you're kind of caught out here. You're trying to follow your team, but you know, ball's right on top of you, and it's, once again, it's not like you have a sleep or anything to stop him. I mean, in these scenarios as BAP, you just want to try to stay a little bit closer to your teammates. Like maybe even if you get booped by ball, even just try to move back to like where your Soldier is, for example. Oh, it's such a graphic image of BAP's corpse. We do have a window though, so maybe we can make something happen.
Get into the field. Little medicine goes a long way.
Okay, don't focus on the ball. Yeah. Let's back that up again. I just want to look at that. The whole sequence with, so, I mean, he kind of pushes into your team here. I know I said to, like, ignore him before, but I mean, you don't necessarily want to ignore him. You also just want to look back and just check to see whether or not your team's in danger. It looks like he did that just a little too late. Yeah, just back up to where your Soldier is once again. Yeah, it's a little tough. That was a good play by their ball.
We will take this area together.
I tried that again.
Unstoppable.
Looks like this fight is winnable, though. I think the window was a little early, but I also understand wanting to like secure the point. I wouldn't go on point here though. Yeah, so back up. So we throw the window in this corner. I don't know about, you know, throwing the window up at this point. Maybe we could have waited a little bit until more enemies, you know, pushed in. But at the same time, I think this positioning is solid. You know, you got this cover, you got this corner that you can duck behind if, you know, people push out from this doorway. You know, you can exo boots up to the high ground. Where it goes wrong, though. So you go up to the high ground. I don't necessarily think this is bad, but it's your rotation from here. Now, Soldier's looking at you. What I would think about doing here is just dropping right back down to where you were before. So you can, you know, you can use this cover to LOS. Instead, what you do is you drop right on point in the middle of things. And then you're just right in the ball slam and you die.
That wasn't my best shot.
Moira by your side. We must capture this territory.
And once again, you're very exposed. Try to play tight. Play tight to corners. You don't want to catch yourself out in the open. Like, see how you played? Like, you got tight to this wall and then you felt safe? That's what you got to be doing from the beginning. Nice. We pop off, though, so all good. Yeah, if your teammates are gonna push point here, you can let them, or... Are we going to switch? Okay, we're playing Mercy.
I'm on fire.
You did say you played Mercy in this game. Unfortunate with our Moira, she gets headshot. You just want to think about... Yeah, that's not really your fault. Moira just needs to duck a little bit more. I don't know if I'd be playing Moira here to begin with, but can't control it, our teammates do. Yeah, nice try. I don't really have enough time to talk about Mercy. I mean, I don't really have enough time on Mercy to talk about movement and such, so... It's also kind of just unfortunate that your Moira died fast there twice. Yeah, this is good. Just pocket your soldier. Trying to help your ram. Oh, I wouldn't... Ooh. Yeah, so that's a little tough. So you're trying to help your ram. I think this is fine to start. Your ram's under a little bit of pressure. I mean, with your team comp, Moira Mercy, it's really tough for... you know, it's really tough to heal him when he's that deep. But you immediately go for the res. It looks like at the same time as Soldier pops Visor. But even if he wasn't popping Visor, like pushing right into all these guys to go for the res is very risky. Like if you want to try to res this ram, what you want to do as Mercy is you want to just wait a couple seconds, wait for the enemy team to like just, you know, move, like focus their attention somewhere else, and then you know you can sneak in and res ram there.
I must return to my post.
We need to move that payload.
Yeah, play with Soldier. I think that'd be ideal. Yeah, your team's way out there. It's tough for you to make it in time. And now we're just kind of off on our own. Honestly, I probably would have just stuck with Soldier there. But it's also a little tough because if your teammates are that far away, you're probably not going to make it there in time, even with Valk. But nice try. I think the big things there were just, you know, focusing too much on Ball, especially on that defense round. You just need to recognize when Ball is trying to be a distraction versus when he's being an active threat, you know. That's really when you want to, like when he's threatening you, or if you think you can kill him, that's when you want to, like, you know, dump your cooldowns and focus him down with your team. And yeah, don't so much worry about switches. Always think about, you know, what you could do differently. And if you can't figure that out, sure, then switch. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If anyone would like to request a VOD review, check the link in the description, and best of luck with your climb.